Hello everybody, I am Baltmatrix, and today we are taking a look at a slight movie spoiler for Transformers Rise of the Beasts, and that is Core Class Noah Diaz. Now for those of you unaware, Noah does get this power armor from Mirage, who sorta pseudo died and then transformed into power armor for him. Okay, weird. That was probably one of my least favorite things of the movie, but it's got a figure. Yes. This thing that was in the movie for like 3 minutes gets a figure. It's a core class figure, but it's still a figure. Now, right out of the box, the figure is slightly mistransformed for its robot mode. The backpack, which I've just pulled off here, is in its full plane mode. What you want to do is take the wing or the rear tail and fold it up like that, and then take the front of the vehicle mode and fold it up over like that, and then this acts more like a flight pack for Noah, which is fine, I guess. I legit do not remember him flying in the movie. He might have. He totally could have. I just don't remember. I will give the designers credit. There is a lot of nice molding and detail work in those legs and the chest, and the overall aesthetic of the thing is pretty cool. And I love that head sculpt. That head sculpt is just really nice. And then you've got this visor coming over what is the character's face in the kind of Y format. I really do like it. I think it looks very cool. The figure comes with a couple of accessories, the first of which being that giant backpack, which can be removed, and I'll just go ahead and pop that off right now. And then the figure also comes with this giant cannon that fits on his hand, and you can pull that off as well. You would think that the sword is able to be removed, but no, that is a solid piece of plastic molded onto his forearm. So you end up with this little power suit figure. Whoops, that was not supposed to fall over. The little backpack can then mount the gun at the tip of the plane, or the backpack plane, to get this little drone that can fly around and shoot things. That's nice. I do like that. Even better, question mark, you can fold out this little peg underneath the drone, and it becomes a target master. A really stupid target master. The problem is that the peg is too dang short, and most figures with big fists that have thumbs protruding, like Optimus Primal does, he can't hold the gun jet thing very well. It just doesn't work because the peg is too short. In fact, in the ROTB line, this is the only figure that I've been able to find that it works really well for. But even so, look at that peg. It's just big enough to get past his thumb. Now, Mr. Diaz himself is a highly posable figure. There's a lot of posability going on here. Ball joint in the ankles, ball joint in the knees, ball joint in the hips. Turn the figure around, he's got a ball joint in his belly, so lots of movement there. Ball joint in the shoulder, ball joint in the elbow, no fist articulation, ball joint in the head. And I mean the head, not the neck, the head. So there are a lot of poses that you could get this guy in, though I do have a slight issue with him in the fact that for some reason, his feet, while big and he's got nice heels, he just can't seem to balance all that well. Like, it's kind of a crapshoot if I could get him to stand up or not. And it's not for the lack of heels. It's because on my figure, for some reason, I think the feet are slightly warped. There's a slight curve to them that really limits or inhibits it standing up. Of course, you know me saying that, and it's standing fine here on camera. Flight mode for this guy has you flipping up the peg like that into its little channel, and then pegging it onto the 2 peg holes that are on the back of the figure, or back of Noah, like that. And then first come to the front of the vehicle and pull it forward. And really, you want to remove the gun first, because that just makes things easier. So like that. And then we could put the gun back on, covering up Noah's noggin a little bit. I said a little bit, not much. And then take the rear of the plane and unpeg it and fold it down. And then there are pegs on the tail that will peg into these slots on the back of the back of the lower legs. And getting them in isn't so much hard as it is just keeping everything in place and not having everything flop around. Then you fold the feet out like that, Then there's these slots that are on, or pegs on the back of the forearms, and they will slot into those slots. And then we have what is, I consider, the laziest seeker transformation of all time. I mean, seriously, it's literally a plane with a robot hanging off underneath it. I mean, the Seekers at Core Class transform better than this. I mean, this plane mode sucks. This figure is a perfect example of something that just does not need to exist. No one was clamoring for a Noah Diaz figure from Rise of the Beasts. Yeah, the power armor that Mirage transforms into is kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It looks really cool in the movie. But what we end up with this figure, it's not great. It's not great. I will give Hasbro kudos for the little figure, the actual figure part of it. I'm sorry, the humanoid battle suit part of it. That is cool. And I kind of want figures of this size class from different shows and movies. I would be okay with that. But the jetpack, when was that in the movie? I guess they had to do something because he didn't transform into anything and he sure didn't fly anywhere. I don't know. I just don't know. Again, this did not need to exist. I have a feeling that the Noah Diaz figure will not be flying off the shelves. I have the sneaky suspicion that this thing is going to be the ultimate peg warmer of the Rise of the Beasts line. I mean, we're already seeing figures from the movie not moving. And heck, even some legacy figures aren't moving all that well. Now, should you pick this figure up? Well, that depends. Are you a customizer? Because this would be really cool to customize into something else. Maybe like a Spike or a Daniel outfit or cyber suit or something like that. That might be cool. Or you could customize it into like a G.I. Joe character or something. That too would be cool. But honestly, I think you're better off just getting a vastly superior core class figure. Maybe a Frenzy or a Rumble or any of the Seekers. Those are how you do plane robots at this size class. So folks, let me know what you think of this idiot down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I have been Baltmatrix. You can follow me on Twitter at Baltmatrix. You can follow me on Mastodon at Baltmatrix at kind.social. And you can follow me on Blue Sky at Baltmatrix. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time.